And yet we have another adventure. It's 99 degrees right now in upstate New York. We're hotter than Florida. I think it hit 100 today. So, if I showed you the video clip on the way here, I'm at Cayuga Lake State Park. Site number 521 this time, as I couldn't book anything that way. Where I usually book, like, it's been Glimmer Glass, but that's been booked up this week, so we ended up coming up to Cayuga Lake. Your site numbers are there. There won't be much of a review because this is a pretty huge park. So I'll give you a little taste of what it is. It's got mixed reviews, and to be honest, when I first checked in, I wasn't too thrilled. So we'll see how it goes. But I have this whole loop to myself as of when I reserved it this afternoon. Because luckily you could reserve on the same day. Again, got out of work at 1 o'clock, checked the website, boom. As long as I got here before they closed. So I was able to reserve a spot here and nobody's around. But the reviews in this place are not the best. Oh, so here we are, site 521. Golf course is over there, so I found this when I first arrived. So you might have a little present here. Again, that open area is all golf course. I don't know that because I heard there's somebody out there golfing right now, actually. Yeah, the sites are pretty close to each other as well. As you can see where I'm set up, between these two trees, that's your site. And between this area, that's your site. So you're pretty much right on top of the other guy. Keep that in mind. The fact that it's 100 degrees. And Mother Nature, what the hell are you doing this year? When I last used this tent, inch rain, inch rain, inch rain, inch rain. Then it was dry for 2 days, and then temperature goes from highs of the 70s to 99. And all week, it's called the heat dome right now. If anybody needs to know, you can look it up. June 23rd, 2025. Look for the heat dome around PA, New York State. We're hotter than Florida right now. Florida's high temperature was 88. Ours, 99. Proven on the drive here. With the windows down. I could have used AC, but no. I'm going to have the windows down. And that's how hot it was. So it went from 70s with rain every damn day and night to, hey, let's just crank as high as the heater can go. And now we're stuck in a heat dome. So yeah, it's humid out. Just standing here talking to you makes you sweat, kind of thing, in the shade. Because, well, let's go check. It's been an hour. Well, cool down a little. It's only 93 degrees now. So yeah, there's one guy on YouTube, I think it's site 9 or 10, it's along the main road. Yeah, that site looks sketchy in its own. But there's a video on YouTube that, like, they have the worst sites. Like truck traffic and everything else. Yeah, I'll get, that guy's gonna be famous here shortly. But yeah, he's also said in the video, and they're the same in here. They're right on top of each other. I'm like, there's your site, there's this site. They're not, your neighbors are right here, and these neighbors are right over there and over here. And yeah, you're sleeping with everybody else, pretty much. Group camping. So, but like I said, it's the only option I have this week to do an adventure. Tomorrow's gonna be even hotter, so I don't know how much adventuring I'm gonna be doing. There are a few places I want to catch up on, like if you watch the Erie Canal series that I've been doing. I missed a few spots and said, okay, I'll come back to these later. I wasn't gonna do that on this trip, and I don't think I'm gonna touch the Erie Canal this year, or this week, because I'm not gonna walk out in the sunlight when it's 100-something degrees out on a cement pavement trail. Sorry, folks, but when it's this hot in upstate New York, you're going to stay in the shade. Especially when the humidity's in the 80s. Not only if it's 100 degrees, the humidity, we got that to deal with. Because remember, last week it rained every day. Now it's just like, hey, you can have summer now. Surprise. Records this year. Alright, well, I'm all set up. I'm going to throw my sleeping gear into the thing. So, and I'll see what I can do today. Yeah, the sites along the road that are on the other side of the road that are sketchier, electric sites. Everything on this side of the road, there's a main road through the area. Everything on the side is not electric, but as you can see, our bathhouse is over there, so not that far away. I think there's also a shower house over there. I haven't checked that out yet. So I'll probably be taking a cold one tonight. Speaking of cold one, I'm going to do a water test right now. I just chugged this Gatorade bottle, so I had something to get water out of. Oh. Well, looks like this water thing gets used a lot. See, nobody's here, so I'm the only moron camping in this entire state park once again. Howdy, folks. Way over there. See anybody else? Yeah, camping's open, but as I said, this park review is not the greatest, so hopefully I could nail that issue in the coffin. So, we'll see. Shared water faucet. 5-minute hose hookup only. No wide connections, no dishwashing. I guess it's safe to drink. Let's find out. I'm that thirsty. Look at this. Just standing here talking to you, I'm sweating. I haven't done anything except walk over here from over there. Yeah, water's drinkable. That's good. It's good to know because I'll be playing that a lot of visits today, tomorrow night, tonight. There goes your golfers. Busy over there. I don't feel like getting a sunburn. Yeah, so we'll see. So I'm gonna go back over here, relax for a few minutes. Same amount of hours driving here, about an hour and a half to get here. Got off in Weedsport. Remember Weedsport? Had the Red Roof Inn I stayed at. But then this is the closest thing to Fairport. And then once we get Fairport moved further along, I can't wait to get to Letchworth State Park because that looks like a pretty significant park. But again, I kind of want to try to finish the Canal Trail eastbound before I work all westbound, but I can only do what the options hold. So this option was available and I took it because my other option was not. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, there's a lot of bugs around here. You see I got the bug spray out, so keep that in mind. Bring a thermocell or something. I have not invested in one yet, but this will be the first park I had to use one, so in due time. So I'm going to chug this water and see what our evening adventures will be. Other than sit here and literally dehydrate. Because, you know, Florida's got nothing on us up here in upstate New York. Why does it got to be 99? It's cool enough. Mother Nature, put down your beer. Pretty much goes from early spring to July 4th. It just updated. It just updated when I looked away from it. Why? Even the weather thing's confused. Well, that kind of matches what it was in the car. 107. I'm just gonna let the phone shut itself off. But hey, at least it ain't gonna rain, right? 88. No, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, there you go. Feels like 107 degrees right now. Well, you Californian. At least it's a dry heat. After all the rain we got. Jokes get stupider as the temperatures climb. I'm sorry. It feels like it's 107 degrees out. Yep, that's about right. 107. Are we officially warmer than California? I don't know. Comment down below. You know, all this time I sat here, I need to get more water. I'm gonna use the water I just drank to walk over here that I've already used. I'm gonna use to go back over there. So pretty much I'm gonna come over here, drink a bottle of water, walk back over there, and it all already sweated out and everything. This is unbelievable. Yeah, there ain't much to see. Everything's just like on top of everybody. They're small loops, but again, everybody's right on top of everybody. Here's the main building, I think. One of the main buildings. Bunch of open area. Little kids' playground. Nope, that's another restroom. It is confusing to get in here because of all the loops. You got a little drinking fountain over there. This must be the main loop road. Use the rest facilities. Thought they said they had showers, but we bet it. Squirrel. See, it's just like looping everything. Everything's looped around and crissing and crossing. I think I'm going the right way. There's more loop over there. So yeah, this is the campground right here. They're named too. This is Minnow Lane, 100 loop, sites 101 to 109. Stuff like that. Waste receptacles, dump station. Sites 201 to 228. And I think this is the entrance to this part. I think this is the west camping area. Yeah, this is the main thing here. Checkout 11 a.m. Oh, it's got a drop box for checkouts. And here's that main road. Okay. Now this is where the bad reviews come. If you're camping here in this little site, this is a sketchy road, and I hope you like the traffic noises. This road is awful busy, as the guy said in the video. These are sketchy sites along that road right here. Speed limit's 50, so cars are hauling. And there's a guy that did a video on it. I'll try to link the video into the description somehow. I still don't know how to do that, but just a reminder. And everybody's on top of everybody. Holy crap. So I'd rather book a non-electric site than an electric site. So keep that in mind. You probably want a non-electric one. Because electric, they're all on top of each other. And gas station right here. So gas station's not too far down the road. Alright, we're off to our next adventure. 93 degrees! Here's the view you get on the way to State Park. Seneca Lake. That little island right there is actually a railroad bed out there. That's a great piece of island. Not sure if it's active or not. Yeah, just keep in mind, camping the electric loop. Your campsites are right on top of each other and near a busy highway. And that one right there takes the cake. So, yeah. I think that's site number 9. You get to hear traffic whipping by all hours of the night. think it's occupied. It wasn't earlier. Shows you everything on there. The map. Again, restrooms. And I guess we take a right here. Let's see if I remember how to get to this place. It's not gonna. It's not like I'm gonna disturb anybody. Who am I disturbing? Myself? Yeah, I don't want to disturb the campers here. Like I said, the reviews on this place, some of them are alright, some of them 300 loop sites, 301 to 315. Is this it? 500 loop. One more. 400 loop on the right. Dump station. Here we are. 501 to 535. Pike Lane. Huh. Don't want to disturb the campers, huh? Keep the noise down. There's our water spigot. Well, folks, it's 8:30 at night, and it's still 80 degrees out. But I guess that's a lot better than 99. But it's still humid. Where is everybody? It's summertime. Nobody's here. Like I said this morning, nobody's around. You got this huge park out here. Nobody's using it. And you got places that are so busy that they're booked up all the time because there's only like 20 sites there. Hey, there I am, way back there. Glad to see nobody moved in while I was gone. Like Bowman Lake, Glimmerglass. A bunch of other state parks filled up, and then this one sits empty. I don't know why. All right, well, I was home for tonight. Still there. So more of a state park review. This is the west side entrance, I guess you could call it. West loop, west side, where the non-electric camping sites are, and over there are all the electric sites. Now, I can't really put fault on the mosquito population, but yeah, you're gonna want bug spray and Thermacell, whatever you need to do to keep the mosquitoes away, because they are bad here. And I will put blame on the park. Site number 9 over there, the one that's at the intersection of this busy road. Why? Why right here? Why right here next to busy highway? Couldn't have thought that a little better. I'm gonna check out this trail today. There is some hiking trails, I guess, but it's cooled off enough. Why? Stay there. So I'm gonna check out this, looks like there's a bridge up here or something, and try to make like some, I'm gonna just check some of this stuff out. But this is all the park has to offer. A bunch of camping that nobody use. Camping spots that are right next to busy highway and the beach. So, not much of a trail, but we'll see what they got to offer. Let me put this back in my pocket because it wants to going opposite directions that I'm trying to tell you. Alright. Cayuga Lake State Park. Yeah, I like the feel, but the only thing that I'm finding that's popular is there's a thing called the wine trail. So if it's just set up for that, then yeah. I don't see where there's really a draw other than that. West Willows Hill Road. I don't know, I could be missing something big, but I've looked all over the place and the only thing I keep seeing is the wine trail. And it is wine country out here in upstate New York. Sorry, western New York. So it could be a draw to that, but to have like 100 and something campsites. Yeah, it's just, it says there's like 1,000, but in reality it's like 100 and 132. It's not like it's 100 and then it goes to 200 and then it goes to 300. Now there's only actually 100 something sites here. It's the loops that are numbered higher. Oh, this might be a trail. Doing that in there. Yeah, let me check this out. That's pretty good trail. Dump stations and stuff are right there. Glad I brought the map. Where's dump stations? Yep, this is our trail. Because there's the dump stations and everything here. Kind of lines up with everything here. The loop, dump stations, trail. Alright, let's go check this out. Get one hike in today. Temperature topped out at 99 degrees today. So the heat index is still awful. It's down 90 degrees, so it's coming down now. Still calling for a little bit of storms today. Oh, would you look at this? If you're taller than 6 feet, good luck. This could be just for the people on this side of the road if they want to walk to the beach instead of driving. This is probably what it's for. I mean, the road's obviously busy enough for them to put a tunnel in. Tunnel. Amenities around, that's a tough call. There is a Circle K. You take this road out, this 89 to the stoplight, take a right, past Montezuma, go over bridge. There's a Circle K, has some decent eats, so it's about 5 miles away for amenities like food. I'm sure they sell some here, but I don't know if they have a camp store, to be honest. You notice I took my hat off. I've been walking around with that all day, and it is moist. Kind of a downhill grade, so coming back it's going to be uphill. Nice, decent, relaxing grade though. I've been up worse, so keep that in mind. There's a grade. Maybe 3%. And the only thing that baffles me is they have all these campsites, and there's only a handful that are electric. So it baffles me too. Like, there could be 100 campsites on the other side of the road, and 20 something with electric. But again, I'm not from the area to know the park's needs. Maybe there's a, you know, they didn't feel the need or what. Oh yeah, the views are going to be interesting. Stairs go up here. There's that building we go by. Some kind of community event thing or something. Well, yeah, the bugs. They weren't bad until you stopped, is all it is. Let's check out up here if nobody's up here. I don't know if this is a cabin or an event place. I have no idea what this place is. Must be an event place. I don't know why a cabin would have 15 picnic tables. Number 3. I have no idea. Doesn't say. Must be a rentable space. For events. Yeah, it doesn't say. It doesn't say if it's a community room or anything. And there's a accessibility ramp right here with parking. Beats me. I'm going to take a break at one of these picnic tables though. Oh yeah, park police is heavy in here too, so keep that in mind. If you don't like the park police, they frequent the area. Let's just over here. See if that water fountain's working. Oh, so hoping to get a drink. Well, shucks. You know, the one side has a map. Mosquito bit me in the arm and caused me to do that. Right, and the wind picks up. And there's no park history. It just says camping reservations, how to cancel, quiet hours, generator use, the old usual state park stuff. Camping equipment, vehicles, checking in, day visitors, swimming area, pets, respect wildlife. No history on the park or anything. And no camp store. Alright. Now you know. Check out this shelter over here. This doesn't have anything that's telling you what it is either. Playground down below. Yeah, well, I guess I'll let you go down there. Oh, this gets water, but not the drinking fountain. All right. See if I can find some shade down below here. Yeah, I don't know. I'll definitely camp here, but park office is right there. I don't know if it's this mushroom or something in the woods died, but oh, the wind blows just right. It smells, something smells rotten. So this building over here, the big one, is building 1. This shelter does have a number on it. I didn't see it when I looked around. That's shelter number 2, as seen on the right. As I mentioned before, bug spray is a must. Well, can't complain to the park about that. So, I'm not sure what that is. If anybody knows, comment down below. It doesn't say. It just says building 1. This is about as close as I'm getting to down below right now, because they're actively still swimming, and that's where Buddy's obviously hanging out right now. Really don't want to spoil their time with a creep with the video camera walking around with a Kenosha t-shirt. Yeah, the Kenosha Pass. Everything's worse. Alright. Let's head back to camp. Oh, that's building 3. Okay. I see it now. I wasn't far enough away, I guess. So once I got far enough away, then I see the numbers. Alright, now I got a little bit of a uphill climb. I'll try to get down here a little later. Like I said, everybody's in bathing suits. Last thing they need is me getting down there bothering them. It is still swimming time anyway. That might have been extended with a heat wave. Yeah, it's only 5:50. That's still funny to see though. Everybody's camping right on top of each other up here in the electric loop. And I have the entire west side to myself pretty much. But then over here, camper. Just baffles me, but you know, it is what it is. You do your own thing, I'll do my own thing. It just baffles me, that's all. 100 something campsites over here, 25 over here, and every one of them looks like they're booked up. Yeah, it's a creepy tunnel. Actually, that would probably been the best place to hide today. Should have brought down my camp chair. Hanging out here for half the day. That's what you gotta deal with at night, by the way. So, just remember, do not book site 9. 8 or 9, do not get those sites. Unless you like listening to that. Oh yeah, it's a cool breeze in here. Yeah, hang on here for a minute. Woo! Dog man. Good job to Dolly. Woo! Greetings and salutations, everyone. Oh, stop right there. No need to go further. Copyright strike. Maybe I'll throw this in too. Yeah, look over there at the campground. Oh, the campground's over there. I'm in the abandoned one. I was thinking, seems like I'm out here for day trips pretty much. I'll give you the highlight of the day as I do the park review when I'm getting ready to pull out of here. So today's highlight of the day was the deer fawn at Lock 60. So if you're curious, Lock 60. Look for that video, you'll see what I'm talking about. I just got to thinking of that. That deer is that fawn was probably in the coolest place in the lock, and literally the coolest place because that lock had enough water in it to keep it nice and cool in there for it. The fact that it seeked that spot out was not expecting me to stumble through there. So again, that's Lock 60 video. I think it's got its own trail, its own video. Again, I haven't gotten home yet to render that video, but that's what it's called. So that's the highlight of the trip. I'm not sure if there's dump station stuff over there, or there must be. Or do they have to come over here and dump their trailers? It's a good question. Because they're calling this a dump station. I'm going to do one more drive around, make sure I didn't miss anything. But you got huge dumpsters here. Huge dumpsters there. I didn't really check in there, but, well, I'm pretty sure there's a dump station on this side, but I'm not sure about the other side, though. But you would think, because of the amount of trash bins over there, but no, you got your own bin for just about every other loop. There's trash bins over there you can dump at. Over here. So they're not dump stations for your trash, because each loop seems to have a dump site. I'll show you when I see one. So. Oh, what's that? Do I have a visitor in my loop? Not my loop, on my side of the road? Oh, I got excited for a minute. I was just explaining detail to what I was explaining detail to. See, so there's a dump station like that for every loop. Just about. They're close enough to every loop, so. That ain't called dump station for garbage, but. I don't know, just baffling. Again, like me, I go camping to get away from people, but I guess. Yeah. Alright, luckily I'm parked right here, so. It's just two people on the entire west side of the road. This guy, I'll give him a shout out. Well, maybe not if I can't see his lot number. Yeah, I can't see his lot number. 827. 827. I won't show you rig, but you and me are the only ones camping at the state park on the 24th of June. And I am at 521 and 827. We're the only two people on this entire side of the road that are camping right now. June 24, 2025. Cayuga Lake State Park. 827 and 521. I'm just randomly driving around. Just showing you around. This is the 1000 loop. As you can see, all the same. Actually, I might pick. I'm trying to get an idea on where to stay next time. I kind of like my 521, but the bugs are a little crazy. And I'm not sure about every restroom. Is this one here that I used yesterday? They do have showers. Half of it's a shower, half of it's toilets. So you're pretty much showering with the same person that's taking a dump. So they're all in the same building. And you want to see some sketchy sinks. This is pretty sketchy too. How old is that sink? Just buying some time to get down to the beach. Get some people to clear out. Seems to be where everybody is this time. But then when you come out, you see this. Again, I mentioned it before. This side of the road is electric. My side of the road is non-electric. So everybody on the side is for electric side. Well, checkout day. Again, the office is up here, and that's where everything's parking area is up here. If you're going to the beach, have a picnic down here, you gotta park up here by the office. And even at 5:30, there's already somebody out here. Can't blame them. Looks like the sunset looks like the sunrise is going to be decent. Again, this is Cayuga Lake, I believe it is. We went in that area where there's like a bunch of lakes. The Cayuga Lake, Seneca Lake, all that good stuff. So I think it's Cayuga Lake because it's Cayuga Lake State Park, but I could be wrong. There's the stairs down to the access down here. Got a little dock right here. Like a little cove. I guess you can use this cove if you're camping here. I'm not sure. Because camping loop's right up there, so I guess if you brought your boat, put it in the water, they'd have a spot for you. You get a better shot of sunrise. Oh, what happened to this tree? Thought I see something over here, so I'm heading over here. It's like a little picnic area here. Park police is up there. Looks like an interesting spot for a picnic table. There's a dock or something over there, but it might be a private dock because they're getting back in the residence area. The road we come down or go up after you leave the park office is right here, so you know. Oh yeah, before the sun was even up, that's all you heard. So, yeah folks, if you can tough it out, don't book at the electric loop. You'll be hearing that most of the night. I could hear it at 5:21, but and I'm nowhere near it. Traffic, 4 o'clock in the morning before the sun's even up. Down the road. What sucks is there's also a grade over here too, so they're trying to get speed for the grade. Oh, there's fish in there. Oh yeah, it's a lake. About the only playground they have here other than what's up in the camping loop. Small little playground. Yeah, there's a bunch of people over there doing workouts. Well, I tried. This'll do though. Yeah, there's slots in here. 5 baby cabins. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not a very big swimming area either. That's also baffling. Why so many camping areas? The swimming beach at C&M Beach is 3 times bigger than this out here. Oh, it's got a picnic table. Nice. Just hang out here for a minute. No rush today. Heading back home. Oh, hear that bone pop? Oh, it's still humid out. There's some big fish out here. Oh, no, they're not doing it anymore. You'll hear them splash. Oh, way out there. Well, yeah, a bunch of people are working out there. That's what you hear the voices coming from. Yeah, stand up. I can get a shot of the beach, but that's about it. One person might be in the view, though. Yeah, we can do this. There you go. So, up there is that building. You see the people on the screen, well, the legs. That's the beach area. Another picnic area over there. Focus, please. I'm trying not to be conspicuous, and you're all blurry. There's the beach. That's it, just that is the swimming area. There's that railroad. Yeah, Finger Lakes Railway. I mentioned something about it the other day. That's the, whatever it's called. Causeway, I think it's what it's called. I'm not sure. That's how people get by that railway. They're actively working on it. Come by yesterday, they had the balustrade and everything out. Just like a normal track gang. Replacing ties. So I don't know how active that line is, but they were replacing ties on it yesterday. And what a really nice sunset. It's just like somebody toned down the color. Yeah, that, sunrise, and that would be the only place the sun's trying to rise is, well, where the big cloud is. Well, I tried, folks. You can't have it 100% all the time. Well, there's your farewell parting shot for this look at Cayuga Lake State Park. Like I said, I'm probably going to rate it a 4 for camping. Unfortunately, because for one, your sites are way too close together. There's no privacy. I only got lucky nobody was booked in that loop, or yeah, that whole side of the street. What was it? 827 was me and 827. But still, because there's no barrier between there. It's like there's the campsite, and nothing in between. So you pretty much, you know, you want to come and get away from people, you can't, because they're right next door. And where there could be a little, you know, a spot, a wooded area, it's opened up. So where you would put your tent, you could see straight down the camping loop. So, yeah. I'm probably going to ding them for that. Yeah, reserved. Slip 4. So, because I don't know why you seen in the review where I was set up way back in the woods, you could pretty much look down 5 or 6 campsites, and that's where everybody else is going to put their tent. So there's no peace. So, and that's site number 9. I'll put that in the review too if you're coming for seclusion. Just be prepared. You're camping on top of everybody. That's pretty much. Right? You've seen the loops. They're like campsite, 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 campsite. I mean, they could do better. Like, put something in that 10-foot gap in every campsite along the woods where everybody's going to be putting their tents. Still, even if you have a trailer, yeah, you got that forest wall, but if you're in a tent and you don't have a trailer, you don't have the wall. It still baffles me there's 25 electric sites and 100 something non-electric sites. Alright, oh, yeah, I'll definitely come back again, but if it's booked full or near there, or you know, if anybody's booked where I can't get in the spot where it's secluded, there's another park right down the road. And that might be what killed this park anyway, so yeah, there's probably another couple miles down. Well, not a couple, but I'll say about 40 miles at least down the road. There's another better park. And maybe that's what this one's for. I don't know. I'm not from the area. Maybe if that park's busy. Because down there you got the Watkins Glen. And everything else is down that way 40 miles. So unless those are full and they come here as overflow, question mark. But yeah. If you like camping on top of people, yeah. So, like I said, I'm only here today because I couldn't get into my spot that I've been getting into. So I'm like, well, I have to go on an adventure. Alright, well, we're wrapping it up. Until next time, folks.